Well, Hall of Fame week rolls on, and our next inductee is somebody who's an absolute legend of solo speedway and even went over internationally and represented Australia over in the big league over in Europe. Now, he's quite old these days and not so coherent. Lives in a home in Perth, and so we thought the best thing to do would be to call up his son and let him know the news about his induction into the Hall of Fame. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not bad. It's been a few years.
You've absolutely carved a career in multiple facets of the sport, from being a tuner to being a track designer and promoter.
Yeah, I guess when I grew up as a kid, obviously with Dad riding, he had a pretty big pair of boots to fill.
Would the word Trailblazer be too big a word to use about Chum Taylor and what he did in going to England?
For Western Australia, certainly. Dad went to England, I think, about 1952. Him and Mum arrived in England. Dad was in plaster from his waist. He had like a mummy type cast on from his waist up over his head. Yeah, so he was pretty determined.
Dad's not so coherent these days?
No, he's got advanced dementia. He hasn't got a clue who anybody is.
I don't want to say that this little interview that I'm doing with you is a setup, but it almost is, because we thought that you would be the best person to tell Glyn that we're going to induct Chum Taylor into the 2024 Australian Speedway Hall of Fame.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. There was a lot of I'm getting a bit emotional. He's 97. He's done a lot for Speedway over his time in multiple countries. When he was nominated for Sportsman of the Year, he was so proud to have gotten to that. So to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, he would be over the moon.
Thank you.